make my to-do list with me and let's talk personal. So March 8th, 2019, yeah, that's when it was. I found out I was pregnant. I already have, at this time, I already have two other kids. I have a boy and a girl. They were at the time 4 and 6. So I was not wanting to have any more kids. I had my boy and my girl. But I was excited about the pregnancy because I love my kids. So anything that me and my husband personally make is a blessing. So one of the days, I would say like a week after finding out I was pregnant, I was 8 weeks pregnant and I was feeling some pain on my left leg. And this was not normal to me. Whenever I was pregnant back then, I never had randomly sharp pain on my left leg, so I knew something was wrong. I took medication, nothing helped stop the pain. It was really unbearable. And my husband was at work at the time. He wasn't working at home. Right now he's working from home, but back then he was at the office, so I was alone at home with the kids, so I had to wait for my husband to get back from work. We only had one car, so I had to wait for him. I called him up. He came home immediately. We rushed to the emergency room and they checked my levels, my pregnancy levels, and they were low. So they were saying you might be having a miscarriage. They took me back to go get an ultrasound to make sure that the baby was okay, and they found out that the baby was growing outside of my uterus on my left fallopian tube. So this is very dangerous. Whenever a baby is growing obviously outside your uterus, very dangerous. I was bleeding internally from my left side. I don't know if it was getting ready to erupt or maybe a cyst erupted near it, but I was bleeding internally and people die from this. I was so confused. I was like, what do I do? Like, they asked me, like, you can terminate the pregnancy. We have to do this in emergency. Like, this is deadly. So we had no choice but to obviously do that. They rushed me back to the emergency room, and in the OR, they went ahead and put me to sleep, and they made a hole in my belly button on my side, and they removed the baby. I would say this was the most painful surgery I ever went through other than my C-sections, and I got postpartum depression because of it.